Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here with some more massive breaking news. USC gets another big-time crystal ball from a big-time player, a massive D tackle. His name is Linebacker. Listen, he is a 6'1.5", 305-pound defensive lineman. We're talking about a true nose tackle, D tackle type of guy. He's ranked number 93 nationally as a player. He's ranked the number 11 defensive lineman in the country. He's ranked the number 4 player in the state of Louisiana. You guys know they say the big three, Texas, California, and Florida. However, I always throw Georgia and Louisiana in there because they have some phenomenal athletes that come out of that state. Big time players. But look, man, this guy is a pit bull when one individual describes him as a player when you're talking about on a defensive line front. And look, man, we know that Jakeem Stewart comes out of the state of Louisiana. He made a statement just yesterday that said, look, we got the players from California. He said, but wait till we get all our other players. And he's absolutely right. USC is going to do some serious dog work, especially with these interior players. And Linebacker, you guys see him here. He fits that description 100%. You're talking about a guy that is absolutely nasty, a guy that gets jiggy with it, and a guy that knows how to get down and dirty with it. You see his fundamentals here. You see his foundation. You see his dog work mentality, how he pushes these guys back. Listen, this guy is legit. And USC is now officially the upper echelon of recruiting. And we're creating big time separation now as it relates to the recruiting. Now, moving on to other recruiting news, big time edge out of Sierra Canyon, Richard Wesley, who's ranked number 1 in the 2027 class and reclassified to the 2026 class, who's an absolute monster. Richard Wesley, look, he's one of those guys that we consider a must get because he's in our backyard. But look, man, he's a 5-star prospect. He was on USC campus yesterday. And look, man, it is really moving and grooving. It's straight up go time. Listen, USC, when we say no man left behind campaign, we mean no man left behind. I don't care who it is. This guy is the caliber of player. When you talk about building the trenches, building the defensive line, you got Berryman now. Now you got a guy like Richard Wesley that's on campus right now. USC is really putting a full court press. Richard Wesley is one of those guys that's actually been there before at USC. Very familiar with the campus, took a visit one time. I mean, he had the red carpet treatment, and this was last year during a game. So look, man, he's very familiar, family very familiar. And the fact that he's at Sierra Canyon in our backyard, look, man, you can only think that sky's the limit with a guy like him. So that is some other recruiting news as it relates to Richard Wesley. Also, on more recruiting news, Talanoa Ely, big-time linebacker, 4-star linebacker, out of Orange Lutheran, who just announced that he will be taking his talents to the state of Hawaii. Look, he was at USC yesterday on a visit, and listen, it is really go time with him as well. A phenomenal running back. Look, we're going to put the West Coast backyard. We're going to put Hawaii with some of that, just because of the fact that the Polynesian community, the connection. But Talanoa Ely is one of those guys, man, that you don't want to miss out on. He's a phenomenal, incredible athlete. The size, the speed, the power. And so, look, USC has absolutely got to secure this commitment. And as you see, Lincoln Riley laid the red carpet treatment out for him. And, man, look, the best is yet to come. I believe we fully in the mix for him. I believe that we can swing his commitment in our direction. That's the type of momentum right now that USC has, man. All right, the last thing we want to get to is Mark Bowman. He made some incredible visits, and he made some incredible comments after his visits. And this is some of the things that he posted yesterday in reference to the visits. He said, look, in reference to USC, he says they're building a great class, and it's definitely important to go to a school with great players around you. So he recognizes the guys that are making commitments around USC right now. He recognized the momentum around USC. And so look, when we're talking about the continued success and momentum of this class overall, you get a guy like Mark Bowman. Man, listen, he's one of the most athletic tight ends that I've seen in a while. Some people compare him to a lot of different guys. But look, man, he is, I'm just saying the one person that comes to my mind when you think it's versatility and, his ability and his build, he looks like an Aaron Hernandez that used to play for Florida and then went to the New England Patriots. He's just slim built like that and packs on that weight. But the way he packs it on, it looks like he's just slim. He's extremely elusive, extremely fast. And look, man, I love what I see from this kid, man. So look, you guys can drop the comments. Momentum continues to build. It's straight up go time. It's USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. I'm out of here. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Fight on, fight on, fight on.